Hello friends, welcome back. If you are new here, my name is McKenna. We talk about all things weight loss, wellness, health, living your best life, weight loss medication like Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro, you name it, we talk about it here. And today I'm going to be tackling some comments that I have gotten underneath my videos asking really good questions, and I'm hoping that you find it helpful and that you're able to apply it to your own journey if you are on these medications, if you are undergoing your own weight loss. And please continue commenting below because I love getting these, and I feel like if someone is asking these questions, that means that somebody else has the same question. And so I really want to be as helpful as possible. So please, you can DM me, McKenna Official. You can comment below some of these videos. And then I have a wonderful guy named Paul who helps me with these videos, puts them up for you, edits them, make sure that you get all the information you need, and he's pulling out the very best comments and the comments that we hear the most of and the questions that we hear the most of. So please feel free to reach out and let us know what your thoughts are. Okay, I'm gonna go through a few questions that we tend to see more and more, like more than once. So here is one from @JosephMaple7656. Hi, I'm on week 2. Thanks for all your information. I've been working out mostly every day and definitely watching my diet, but I look at my stomach and it just seems like it's not budging. Okay, so here's the deal about not only if you're on weight loss medication, but even if you are just trying to lose weight without it. It takes a while for you to, it can take a while for you to see physical results depending on how much weight you have to lose. You can go weeks. Sometimes people will lose some bloat or they'll start drinking water, so they'll start looking a little bit more trim. But week 2 on Ozempic, Wegovy, Mounjaro is very early to really start seeing any significant changes to your body. I would say as a general rule, and you can probably go into a lot of groups online and check this out too, it really is like between 4 to 6 weeks that people who might not be super duper obese, but maybe have like 20, 30, 40, maybe even 50 pounds to lose, it might take a few weeks for you to start noticing weight dropping and for you to notice changes in your body. So be patient, stay the course, continue to drink water, because like I always say in all these videos, if you go into all my videos, you will notice that drinking water is the #1 thing that helps, period. So keep on track, continue to follow your doctor's advice, drink lots of water, and then start to take your measurements and you'll start to see some movement there, I'm pretty sure. Okay, here's a question from Fatima. Fatima Arcaro 8979. I am 4 weeks in on 0.25 and still hungry. Normal. In fact, sometimes on 2.4, I'm starving. So you will have a lot of ups and downs. You will notice that some weeks you feel really hungry, sometimes you don't. This will probably happen at all doses, at least it did for me. And so again, this goes back to pumping that water, making sure you're getting enough protein in, and trying to eat as healthfully as possible. Don't try really hard not to restrict yourself, okay? And just know it's totally normal. Try to be patient. Go with it. Eat. Remember, this is a lifestyle change, and we want you to eat normally and feel like you're normal when you're eating. And so some of that food noise will start to quiet as you go along. Okay. Here is a user with all the letters and the numbers, so I don't know who it is. Started semaglutide in March, and I haven't lost any weight. Doctor has increased units and still nothing. Okay. It is possible that you won't start to lose weight until you get to some of the higher doses. Everybody is different. Everybody will lose weight at different rates, on different doses. Unless there is something wrong that you should talk to your doctor about, oftentimes people who have more weight to lose will lose a big chunk at the beginning and then it will start to taper off. But I would say stay the course. Try to stay as long on each dose as possible. And your doctor will titrate you up. I always say, talk to your medical professional or your doctor, whoever prescribing this medication to you, before you go up in your dosage. Follow their titration schedule and try to be patient. Kelly, I think this was a response to mental health and Ozempic and Wegovy that I did. At Kelly McDonald 4310, I have anxiety and the Wegovy made my mental health 10 times worse, causing panic. So I had to stop taking it, unfortunately, even though it was working for my PCOS weight loss because I was insulin resistant. Everyone is different. My body is very sensitive. My mental health was more important to me, so I had to stop. If you already have anxiety, it could make it more intense or worse, but you won't know until you try it. You could be fine. Once I stopped the medication, my mental health got better. I was desperate to try it because nothing else would stop my rapid weight gain due to PCOS, and Wegovy worked. Unfortunately, I had bad side effects. Okay. There was, back maybe about a year ago now, a big clickbait campaign for people who were like, Ozempic and Wegovy is making me suicidal, and it was causing a lot of distress for people who were thinking about going on the medication, for people who were already on the medication, and it was very clickbaity. Okay, when you start any medication, there are always side effects, right? This is why I always tell everybody, like, I'm not a doctor. This channel is just to let people know, like, what has worked for me and other people that I know. We don't give medical advice here, and by no means am I a therapist or any sort of clinician. When you start medication, you need to work with your doctor closely, and you need to report side effects to include mental health issues that you're having. Yes, I do think that this medication could possibly interact with mental health and make it worse, particularly if you have a history of anxiety or depression, or a combination of the two, the piece de resistance, putting them together, the perfect storm as I call. But for a lot of people, these medications do work, and they actually help with mental health because you're starting to feel better. So it's very individualized. When I made that video back then, I made that video because there was an attempt, I think, to get clicks and to get likes and to have response and to, on TikTok, which I don't go on the TikTok very often, but a lot of it was there on TikTok. And the way that it was worded was, Ozempic makes me want to kill myself, or my Ozempic depression is making it hard for me to do anything. And it was just like very clickbaity, and it was scaring a lot of people for no reason. And so that's why I chose to make that video. And I got some pushback on it because some people were like, no, I really struggled with my mental health. And that is not to take away from anybody's real life experience. I just think back then, a lot of what people were doing, and I think that trend has pretty much passed now because we're on to the next TikTok thing, but I don't think it's good to blanket everybody or scare people into not exploring medications that might help them be healthier for clicks. Like, I'm just not here for that. And you guys know I have grown this channel very organically. I am like, here's the deal, here's the information. I try not to be too clickbaity. I try really hard to be deliberate in how I deliver my experiences, the education that I'm picking up, resources. But overall, I did not like that vibe. Like, that vibe was not for me. My mental health has been fine, but again, I don't really suffer from depression or anxiety. And the way that people were launching this content was, I was fine before and now Ozempic made me suicidal. And that's just not responsible. And so, as always, I tell everybody, work with your doctor, report side effects, even if it's constipation. It doesn't necessarily just have to be mental health side effects. Talk to your doctor and work with them to make sure that whatever path you decide to choose to lose weight and get healthy, that you do that in conjunction together as a partnership, and don't always believe the TikTok people. You don't even have to believe me here on YouTube. take all the information you want, talk to your doctor about it, and make decisions that work for you. I'm like a huge proponent of that, you guys. So that's just a few of the comments. Look, we printed them out. We printed out the comments. I would love to go through more. So go ahead and comment below. Again, you can always go on my Instagram at Anna McKenna Official. And as always, if you are looking to dive a little bit deeper, you can join my membership, and I talk one-on-one. I do live streams. I do a lot of Q&A, and I'd really love to have more folks in there so we can dive a little bit deeper into our discussions. And it's just a more intimate setting, and it's just really, it's a great little place, as well as get my free Ozempic 101 Stay the Course course. So thank you guys so much, as always, for being here. Keep letting me know. What else do you want to hear? I look forward to hearing from you.